Hungary at the moment moving ahead of Czechoslovakia. And that's a good performance by them. They need, as we just explained, every girl to score for them. Just thinking, Mitch, the Americans would of course call it by a different name, wouldn't they? Hungarians will now be on the vault. The Bulgarians on the asymmetric bars, Chinese on the beam, and the Czechoslovakians on the floor.
1 minute left.
And the Israeli girl at the back of the Hungarian group there, with a chance to further her own ambitions and take a place in the all-round final. And that after that all-round final, the men's all-round is tomorrow. There are then the finals of each piece of apparatus. Now, in practice, the Chinese were looking very good on the beam, but didn't do so well with the set exercises on it.
The warm-up is over and the official competition will now begin.
3 minutes warm-up complete. One of the two twins on the floor, on the vault rather, Miško Šizana.
There you can see the cartwheel again, which makes it a Yurchenko, and that was a straight shape off.
So you've seen enough of those Yurchenko vaults now to know them. There'll be others and more complicated when the top four get together, and you can see their performances in our program on BBC Two at 2:15.
Yes, more gymnastics.
Gymnastics team final. It's the turn of the women today, and a competition which should be very closely contested by the Romanians and the Russians. Well, we'll be going live for some of that action a little later. But for the rest of the teams, it appears to be a fight for the bronze medal. Some of them were in action this morning, and we'll take a look at the highlights with Monica Phelps and John Taylor in the gymnasium.
As we saw, Chen Kuting onto the beam.
Chen, a tiny little gymnast. When she first wanted to start gymnastics, her mother said that she'd never be able to do gymnastics because she couldn't hold on to the bar because her hands were so tiny, but it doesn't look as though she's grown too much since then. Now only about 4 feet 8 inches. Believe it or not, she's 17 years old.
Well, her mother couldn't have been more wrong, could she? Lovely beam exercise, and she's already got a very good track record. Won the all-round gold at the Asian Games in '86 and was 11th in the World Championships in 1987. Velichkova's score, 9.5.
A very powerful tumbler on floor, and she's transferring that ability on beam, showing tremendous height on her tumbles, especially on this dismount. There's the Arab spring in a very high double back. Really exciting stuff, smashing.
Chen Kuting going up third on the beam for the Chinese, which means that we should have some exciting stuff to come, because that was certainly a very accomplished exercise. .625 her score. This session should decide positions 5 to 8. China at the moment flying 6th. And there's a familiar face, Mariana Stoyanova from Bulgaria.
Stoyanova, a real veteran of international class. World, Olympic, European. Performed in them all and won medals in them most. Full twisting giant.
Another superb exercise from Stoyanova. She really is a gymnast for the big occasion. Began a competition on vault and immediately put in a 9.975 there.
Look at the Kachev, which is a giant circle, swinging 3/4 of the way around the bar, and then leaving go and straddling over backwards and catching the bar again. This is the full twisting giant, going all the way around the bar and then twisting on the top of it.
Stoyanova, world vault champion as long ago as 1983. Only 20 now. 9.825 her score. So she's putting together a good series here. And followed by Diana Dudova. Also very experienced, 20 years old. Won the bronze medal in the 1987 European Championships.
Dudova, another of Bulgaria's exciting gymnasts. Gymnastics has changed an awful lot in Stoyanova and Dudova's era, and they've had to do a lot of late learning of high-class skills, managing to keep up with them extremely well. Really an action-packed routine, finishing with the double whip.
Haven't seen that dismount on the A-bars before. Really are taking so much from the men's high bar. And it wasn't long ago, Adrianov